So take me as I am. What you say, fire signs? Or have nothing at... Look, I can sing today because I can't hear myself. Y'all can hear me. Okay? Look, I can sing without hearing myself and be like, "Ooh, girl, you sound girl." So let's see, who is this person for my fire sign? Sag, Aries, Leo. Okay, the person that comes to your mind. Let's see if we on the same, if we in sync. Okay, we talking about the same person. Let's see, Spirit. Who is this person? Describe who this person is. How would my beautiful fire sign, Sag, Aries, Leo, know who I'm talking about? Know who they talking about? Let's see. Uh-oh. You want to argue. You want to argue. Who you arguing with? Who you arguing with, fire signs? Who want to argue with you? Who you not getting along with? Let me move that over there. I'm trying to see if you can see it the best way. Who want to argue with you? That's what we talking about. It's that person that want to argue. Okay? It says, I wish you understood how I feel. Is what it's showing. Laugh out, this is my man. Look, so you already know this is who we're talking about. We got a third party situation. Okay? It could be other things, other people that got in the way, okay, or that is getting in the way of you guys. Is what I'm seeing, fire signs. I'm trying to move it over so y'all can see it. Where's my other card? I know they didn't. Oh, I said I know they didn't steal my other card. Spirit, let's not play today. Okay, they want to argue with you. That's the person that we talking about. If you know somebody you be arguing with, or y'all don't get along, it's hard to understand each other. Y'all don't hear each other. I don't know. I get this energy, especially looking at this card. It's giving like you don't understand me, and the other person feel like you don't understand me. Okay, so ain't nobody understanding each other. So what we getting with it? You know what I'm saying? So we not trying to understand each other. Okay. Maybe somebody could be tired because she look like she kind of a bit tired of trying to understand, and then this person look like they tired to understand. See, it's two can play this game type of situation is what I'm kind of getting. All right, with this third party situation here, then you got to escape. It says I left when things got hard. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you what we do at the bottom of the deck. Each deck that we use, it says unsatisfied. I wasn't happy with the way things were going. Somebody feels like things are not fulfilling right now. They're not happy with how it's going right now, is what it's showing. Okay, and that's the subconscious energy, which is how you feel deep down inside, not feeling satisfied with the person or a certain situation going on between you guys. Okay, it could have been a third party situation involved, or there is a third party person involved here. You got what's the word? Consciously, we got a missed opportunity. My bad, said missed opportunity. Said something totally different. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. It's feeling like something is being becoming a missed opportunity. All right. Let's see here. I don't know if somebody missed the opportunity to say something or to do something better. You know what I'm saying? I get that type of energy. Okay, they could have did better type energy. I know I heard, how you gonna act like that? We just, okay? He definitely did, and I divorced him 3 years later after I left. He definitely did, and you divorced him 3 years later. Yeah, that's usually what happens. Yep, that's what happened. I get that you guys couldn't get along here for the most part. I feel like somebody missed out on the opportunity of telling you how they truly feel. As well, or telling you some form of truth. They missed out on that opportunity to speak their truth, speak their piece, or any of that nature. Actually, I feel like somebody just missed out on doing the right thing or doing the I don't know. I don't want to say the bigger, being the bigger person, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I get they just not necessarily fell short, but they didn't listen to themselves when it was time to act or do something, and so because of that, they missed out on the opportunity with you, or missed out on that situation, on doing something better. Is what I'm kind of seeing here. All right, and I get that energy with this subconscious energy of not feeling happy about something. You had to detach. Somebody had to detach themselves from it. Okay, like I get in order to just Wusa type energy. Okay, I don't know. I'm still getting like it's unfinished business here though. Like somebody is regretting. They live in regrets here of like things not being resolved, unresolved situations, problems. So I don't know if you with a person, not with a person. For some of you guys, this can resonate if you are with somebody, even if you're not with somebody. The main point of who this person is, I get, it could have been something that you felt like was no closure, right? Whether it was like a actual situation at hand, or with a person you feel like you didn't get the closure. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this could be somebody thinking about that. Like, dang, I didn't get the closure to a lot of situations. Especially if you've been with somebody for some years or some time, I want to say. There's a lot of unresolved, like, problems or issues is what I'm getting here. And somebody has a lot of regrets here. Okay. And I feel like both of you guys internally are affected by it. It's telling me it's a mutual thing. Both of y'all feel like, you know, nobody's hearing each other. Both of y'all feel like both of y'all feel the same way. That's the crazy part. Both of y'all feel the same way. That's what it's kind of showing me. Let's see here. So that is the person that you could be dealing with. Somebody you didn't get along with too well, or you and this person have a lot of unresolved issues. All right, and I get that regret energy of it. Let's see here. Where is this relationship at currently? You said 6 kids, and I was miserable. He was cheating with the whole. You stupid in surrounding areas of high school. Sweetheart 13. You married him. Is a sweetheart. I definitely didn't get the closure for my kids, my daughter and your one son. Yeah, and so that's definitely. So this reading is definitely for you. Okay, we're gonna see. Where is that currently? For some of you guys, where do y'all stand currently? I'm just going to get the overall energy. Okay, where's this relationship at currently? Let's see. Fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Yeah, fire sign. You know, we go hard. We love hard. We love real hard. They don't know us. They don't know how we love. We love with no conditions. Sometimes we have expectations, but that's the problem. He said he's in prison on my end, but left him come back. But let him come back. My bad. I thought I said left, but let him come back. So let's see here. Where do y'all stand right now? Where does this relationship between you and this person stand for fire signs? Let me get 3 cards. Ooh, it just hit me. Okay, some of y'all dealing with a twin flame situation. All right, you got twin flame situation here. All right, remember I said like you and this person kind of both feel the same way about the situation. It says shared feelings, mirrored emotions. Your other half, reflection of the soul for a lot of you guys. You and this person reflects each other's soul. All right. So when it comes to certain lessons that y'all have to like learn, especially when it comes to the soul, y'all both kind of like have to learn the same lessons. So just know that technically it's crazy how both of you guys don't feel like that no one hears each other or understands each other, or both feel like misunderstood in a sense. But it's like both of y'all are actually learning the same lessons in life right now. Because it says reflection of the soul. All right. So let's see where does it stand here. Y'all both learn the same lessons in life. Okay, maybe just in different, everybody reacts, I want to say, to certain lessons in different ways. Some people take them longer to learn it. The timeline is not what I'm trying to get at, but the part of the fact that you guys are learning lessons here when it comes to the soul. I see right now, I don't know if this is you or them, but currently it's showing like options here. Doing them, juggling connections, addiction player. For some of you guys, that could be you just doing you, okay, right now here. Some of y'all do have options currently. They can have options. I also get a bit of jealousy, okay. Some of y'all, I don't know if it's you, fire signs, or them, but it's an energy of like talking about them, saying to others. Somebody could be talking about you to others, fire signs. So yes, you're being talked about, or you could be talking about them to other people as well. It's a lot of envious energy, pettiness energy as well. So it don't seem like y'all in the best standing with whoever. I don't see y'all both being in the best standing with each other, especially if y'all talking about each other to other people. Okay, so it's like it's a what's the bittersweet taste in your mouth. Sour, when you taste something sour, it just and make your face kind of scrunch up. Like, that's what I kind of get for both of y'all. Both of y'all kind of, you know, having that same bittersweet taste in your mouth, that aftertaste. You said to pick. You said a part of me still wants him, but can't believe myself again. I had to pick me up and your pieces and your kids, and he got them doing him and left you to me, broken your heart from kids. He's a water sign. I do, and he might hell let me tell it's only for the money. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, fire sign. So it's a little bit of that energy going on for you guys. Okay. That's where y'all kind of currently stand. I want to see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Some of y'all could, I don't know if new people coming in or something like that, but I do get this energy of like, it could be options coming in for you guys. So it's only if you're open to them, just letting you know that. Okay. Let me see. Fire, baby. Somebody could be dealing with another fire sign here. That's what I'm saying too. You could deal with another fire sign. Or this could be you, fire sign, as well. What's that song, Unappreciated? Oh, you love me, babe. And baby. Somebody can have somebody new as well. Okay, I don't know if this is something going on or what, but I get somebody new in the picture. Okay, I don't know, or if that's somebody new in the picture. I don't know. I don't know if that's the energy of somebody feel like there's somebody new in the picture too. Take that in mind. I don't know. It could be like that energy as well. Like somebody feel like you got somebody new. Whether you feel like that about them or they feel like that about you. But I get that energy of kind of where the jealousy could come from. Like, oh, you got somebody new. Or, you know, just that energy of somebody feeling like, oh, you must be talking to somebody else or something. You must not be talking to me. So this could be some assumptions going on as well. I don't know whether or not it's saying it's actually true or not. But I get that as assuming, asking all them questions. Making statements, assuming. Somebody could be assuming a lot of things right now here about you, whether you were doing it to them or vice versa. You said you left your water sign for your fire sign. Oh, you upgraded. Upgrade. That's the energy I'm getting here. So let's see here. Let's get some messages from you and from this person. But I get a new person in the energy. That probably is why the third party energy here. Alright. Okay. A lot going on. You said, but your man in prison be pissing you off. Because he probably be thinking that you dealing with somebody else. Because I get that pettiness. I get that, oh, you dealing with somebody else. You ain't thinking about me. Man, what do you mean? I'm calling. What do you want? Oh, my God. It's that energy going on. Like, come on now. Stop asking all these questions, assuming. You know, God dang. Is it interrogation season yet? So let's see here. Let's get some. How do you feel about them? I want to see where you stand. Because I didn't get where my fire signs stand. Because I'm getting to such a, like, okay, both feel this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, both feel this way. Let's see. How do you feel about this person that's on your mind? Okay, pertaining to this reading, I want to get some messages from you. Here. Give me some messages for my fire signs. How do you feel about this person? Let's see. Fire signs. I'm shuffling it up. Okay, you got the first message, which is the clock is ticking. Alright. So the clock is ticking. We're going to figure out what that means for you. Okay, you looking at the time. How many times? Okay, Michelle say, how many times? I've been talking to other people. Ooh, fire signs. Who you been talking to? You might be talking to folks. What? Fire signs, I gotta say, you might be the one talking to other folks, okay? Okay, a lot of y'all went through a lot of private things. Some of y'all, even if it's not like talking to other people like in a romantic way, you could also be talking to somebody else about this person, okay? So take it in mind. And a lot of you guys, y'all went through some private things. Y'all went through some things that you know, privately that you don't even talk about. with this person. I'm not sure if this person is aware of that or even care of that or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? You going through things that you don't talk about to them. I don't know if they're aware of it or if they even care. I don't know if that's how you feel sometimes too. Like you got your own, you know what I'm saying? Your own problems, like individual problems. Do they even consider it? That's what I kind of get. Like, do you consider that? Let's see how they feel about you. Or how they feel, period. This person on your mind. You said, I do have a fire sign friend, but he's labeled as a psycho in my phone. Not a psycho. You said not a psycho. I like when you label them like that so you can know. You got to put a label on it so you won't forget. You know how you forget? I got a label for a lot of people because I don't want to forget. That cuckoo right there. That's lost his mind over there. So you will remember. Let's see fire signs. How does this person feel about you? Oh. I don't know. I said how they feel about you. It says I will be a headache. Ooh, this person's a headache to you. Ooh, Jesus. They say they a headache. Oh no. And then it also says I'm a better person because of you. So this person does give you credit because you stay on their head. You know what I'm saying? You stay on their head. Ooh, they kind of think highly of you, to be honest with you. It says you are on a different level than I am. Is this one of them situations where you got somebody that likes to compete with you because they don't feel worthy enough for you? Fire signs. That's what it's kind of giving. This person's actually speaking very highly of you, which I didn't know what to think. But from their side of the story is, dang, because of you, you make me want to be a better person, or I'm a better person when you around, like you inspire me type, situation. They speak very highly of you. But is it one of them things where the thing is that they love you for, that they also hate you for as well? Because it's jealousy is here. And that jealousy comes from like wanting to be in competition. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel good enough, so you try to project your problems on other people. Well, why you shining so bright? Why I can't shine so bright? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that comparison energy. And you know what I'm saying? It's that I'm not happy with myself. That you know what I'm saying? I have to put you down so I can feel better. I don't like that. I don't like bullies. He said he asked you, can you move in with him? He said he just told me he loved me. He loved the fuck out of me and told me him to show it. He told him to show it. I know that's right. Words do not have that whole value without the actions. That's how you determine the value of it. Yes, ma'am. So that's what the energy is, though. You got somebody that, I don't know. It's like they love you for the same things that they hate you, or they like you for the same things that they, compete with you about. That's kind of iffy. Let me see if we see change, okay? I want to see, is there going to be some change in this situation here? Okay, I ain't gonna lie, I think the only change that can happen is if somebody, actually do the work within themselves and not take shortcuts. So that's kind of that energy I'm kind of getting here. Individually, you guys will have to do the work individually. Not saying you can't be together or the case is, but it's things that I feel like you guys both have to learn, as a person, or have to work on as a person. Because I do get the energy of like shadow work. Okay. You said been reading me the whole live. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna take two. It takes two to make a thing go right. That's the energy I'm getting from you guys. It takes two to make it out of sight. Woo! Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see if there's gonna be some change. I just want to see. Let's surprise us, Spirit. Is there gonna be change between this connection here? Fire signs pertaining to this reading. What do you see change? Let's see what 3 cards come out. A lot of you guys both are focused on future things, especially finances or responsibilities or money. I see y'all kind of focus on those parts right now here. Okay. Ooh, this is the hard. Okay, give me one more card. Insecurities. Like I told you. Insecurities. Self-esteem. Do I see change? For some of y'all, it's going to really take right and wrongs or accountability for growth on both aspects. That's what it's kind of showing me in order for the connection to work. Okay? Especially if this is arguing situation. I don't know if, I don't know, I get this not, like, what's the word? Not agreeing. Okay? Not being on the same page. For some of y'all, cheating could have been involved. Broken trust. Whether they actually cheated on you with an actual person or just cheated you out of, a relationship. You get what I'm saying? And you know one thing about trust, it takes one thing to break trust, and it takes so much more to recover it. It takes so much. Like you broke one. If you lied to me one time, I never believe you. That's the type of energy I'm getting here. Or you did. You know what I'm saying? You trust is hard. It's so easy to break, and it's so hard to repair. Clarify that, spirit. Does that mean that it will change though? Because it's kind of showing me what's on the table. So for spirit to show me what's on the table, let me see, spirit. Why are you showing me what's on the table? Broken trust and cheating, and not coming and needing to come to some form of agreement. It's a lot of pain. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pain if we just being 100. You know. I don't think an apology can take the pain away. Of course. That's why I think like it's so much on the table. You know, apology is nice. It's good for, like, you know what I'm saying, something simple. But the way I'm getting this story is that the trust is broken. Trust is not like making a mistake. You get what I'm saying? In a way where, like, I left the toilet seat up, or, you know what I'm saying, I forgot about, buying you some food. It ain't as simple as that. You know, when you break trust, it's something deep. You know what I'm saying? Because it caused pain. It caused hurt. You know? And spirit is just killing me all this energy. I do see a lot of makeup sex, though. I'm just being 100%. Some of y'all could be makeup sex here. But it still doesn't... Or I get this makeup energy. You don't have to be makeup sex. For some of y'all, it can be if you are still sexually active with this person. But... Spirit, you still not giving me no answer. Can this be fixed? I think for some of y'all, you or them could be like really watching to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Could keep tabs. They could keep tabs on you or vice versa. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's giving this dysfunction, this broken home situation. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not getting a yes, and if I would have got a straight yes, but the player and somebody, I mean, I'm getting a no. But I do get there's a lot of feelings involved. That's the thing. I get a lot of feelings, and you know how feelings always blind you. Cause I heard love is blind, and it will take over your mind. Because what you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. Some of y'all, that's what y'all need to do. So I would say no. Because right now, the best thing to do is to elevate. Okay, that's that shadow work that I was talking about for a lot of you guys here. Because the inner growth came out for you guys. And it's in reverse. You said, yes, I wish I can freak him. LOL. But he's emotionally checked out. Because he lost his... Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, he's definitely checked out on that situation. That's toxic, my baby. They come back because they know they can, because self-worth. My baby, I tell myself through the day, I am smart, I am beautiful, I'm going to be somebody, and I'm 38. Yes, affirm that, for sure. And that's what I'm getting here right now. Honestly, I didn't get a yes. So, because I didn't get a yes, I had to say no. Alright? And the only way I can see change, to be honest with you guys, it says elevate. Okay? And it's going to take a lot of strength for a lot of you guys. Spirit, is this something set in stone, though? You guys are twin flames. Twin flames came out in both decks. Okay, so that's definitely giving like, is it set in stone, Spirit? Divine timing. It's the wrong timing right now, period. I think the timing is not the best to connect with this person. It's not showing that it's not showing that it could be set in stone. But right now, or the timing is off. Okay? The timelines between both of y'all timelines is off. Alright, y'all don't share the same values right now. Y'all don't see the same picture. Okay? He might or she might feel like the picture should be painted like this, and vice versa. You might think the picture should be painted like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't come to that middle, that peace ground. And I feel like right now, to be honest with you, for both, it's saying that it would be compromising for you as a person, and vice versa for them to even try to connect. Oh, this kind of sounds sad. This kind of sound like, oh, I can't explain it, but it's like one of those stories where it's definitely like, it's just timing wasn't on our side type energy. Like, it's giving me one of those fairy tales, like, dang, if only timing would align, we would be together. But it's giving me the energy that we not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not there, you not there. We not on the same wave. So that's the reason why we can't sail together. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of getting, fire signs. I don't see change. All right, I really see the most change is that, you know, within self first, and then I feel like we could come back and, you know, piggyback on it. But right now it's telling me it's a lot of healing. Right now it would be a lack of growth. I do feel like there could be some energy around like mother issues. I don't know if you're a mother yourself, all right, or there's like a energy of like insecurities affected, you know, being affected by something here. Something has made you insecure, and that's okay, within yourself. So getting more secure in yourself on both people. Okay, having a better I heard, what's the word, I heard compassion for yourself. And having compassion for yourself, meaning like give yourself space, room, and to grow. You know what I'm saying? Don't do something so early because you're ready to jump back into it, or you ready to, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting that energy. Give it the time. Give yourself time to heal, you know? It's just like it's something tear up on your body. You know, you be like, okay, let me get back into it. No, you need time, you know? And then what you do in time to heal that, you know, make sure you know, clean it and all that stuff matters. What you're doing in time as well, because that'll get you somewhere. You get what I'm saying? That'll help your healing process for a lot of you guys. That's what needs to happen right now. Give yourself space and time. Do that. All right? Before you jump into anything, whether it's new or old, give yourself space and time. Don't be like, okay, well, I got it. Let me go ahead and keep it. No. Stop. Take a break. That's what I'm kind of getting. Take a break. You need your healing. So, yeah. That's what I got for you guys. Don't jump into nothing. Don't go back into it yet. Or don't go back into it, period, right now. It's not the time. Let's see. Should you wait, stay, move on? We're gonna see. We kind of got that energy. We kind of got, well, let's not say. We're not gonna say that. Let's see what the cards say. I'm not even gonna say what they gave us, because I didn't really know what answer they're gonna give us, to be honest. They just said heal, fire signs. They said give yourself compassion. Give yourself that same love that you give out to others. That's what they say. Just like you'll be patient with other people, be patient with yourself. You know? You understand other people, understand you. Yeah, you need it. You need that. Be nice to yourself. Talk to yourself nice. Don't blame yourself for everything. But, you know, I think I wrote a post said, accept what you can not change. Okay? Accept what you can and cannot change. But also change what you can and cannot accept. Okay? So, that's the energy going on right now. Let's see here. Should they wait? Let's get 3 cards. Should they stay or should they go? Let's get card for wait. We get a card for stay. My bad. I meant to say wait, stay, and what else? Move on. My bad. Move on. Yeah. Should you move on? Ooh. Let's see. What's at the table? Clarify. Wait. Clarify. Stay. And clarify. Skedaddle. Oh, Spirit said, don't even worry about the outcome. They want you to detach from it, because peace comes with just surrender. Remember what I said? Accept what you can and cannot change. I think Spirit is giving you that same energy they gave Earth sign. So if we are, let's say we waiting on this situation for some of you guys. I'm gonna break it down. It says the lesson of impermanence. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm probably not saying it right. But it says nothing lasts forever, good or bad. Okay, something that you could be learning. Nothing lasts forever. And it says not everyone will understand you, and that's okay. And remember how I just told you, you and this person feel both misunderstood. So I feel like you waiting. I feel like what this is kind of saying, that you shouldn't wait. I'm being honest. This is saying that you shouldn't wait with this person. Let's see what it's saying. Should you stay? For a lot of you guys, it's saying no to waiting. And why I feel like this, because Spirit says don't give up your life waiting on something. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Not everything that's good or bad is meant to last forever. It's coming with that reality. Like, not everything gonna last. You know what I'm saying? So it's telling me you shouldn't wait, okay? Because what's meant to be is gonna meant to be there. But I wouldn't wait on something. For some of you guys, it's telling me no to wait, okay? And I feel like waiting, and the way they're talking about waiting is watching the clock, watching the time. That's how I feel they're saying. Don't keep watching the time, watching the clock. It's giving me more so of why you're waiting, the attitude you need to have is is more so my bad. What can I do for me? So that's what I'm kind of getting. It's like, don't look at the time. When it's talking about waiting, don't look at the time. Don't look at the person and waiting for them to change or da-da-da. No. What are you doing for you in that time? Where is your attitude? How's your attitude? How do you feel about you? Like, that's what they want you to focus on. That's why I say no. They don't want you to sit there and wait for something. Okay? Because it's like you're expecting something when you wait for it. They said no. Stop expecting stuff. Set your standards. Set your own standards. Create your own standards. Work on your own internal standards. So no to wait. And if far as staying, okay, that's a whole different ball game. It says soul growth through challenges, struggles, refine, not define, karmic ties. You and this person do have a karmic tie, and it says some connections hold unfinished lessons. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. With the staying card, it's showing me that it's kind of weird to say, but it's saying that you stand regardless. You're gonna have to learn lessons with this person. Okay, or there's lessons that you and this person, like, if let's say if you stay, it's because you have to learn lessons. Like, it's meant, it's a soul contract that you have to kind of complete, to be honest with you. So staying, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's saying that your soul has to grow through these challenges. So staying, I would say yes for a lot of you guys. It's because you're meant to learn it. Let's say you already left for some of you guys, because I get the energy of y'all do have these two choices of, but no, not waiting, but staying or leaving. When it comes to leaving, it says embrace change. Some of y'all, if y'all have already left, or that is a thought, that is because you are ready to embrace change. Okay, that is because you are ready. That's the key word. You are ready to leave. If you're staying, it's because you're not ready, and that's just being real. You're not ready. You have not learned a certain lesson or certain lessons. Okay, that means you have did the shadow work. For some of you guys, you are really opening up to healing that inner child that I was talking about. Okay, repairing yourself with love is what I'm getting here. But I feel like this is because you are ready to grow or go, my bad, through a transformation. So you are ready is a key word for you guys. So some of you guys, if you're staying in a situation, because I feel like it's 50-50. It's saying if some of y'all are staying here, we're in this connection, it's because you're not ready to leave. Your mind is not prepared for what's next. It's a maturing thing. And then for some of y'all that have left, it's because you have evolved, you have matured. It's not to say the people that stand is any lesser than the people that has left. Okay, it's just saying it's not ready yet. It's like food; it's not ready. You can't force food to be ready. Okay, especially let's say if you force the food to be ready. If we talk in these terms, if you force food to be ready, it's either overcooked, you didn't burnt it, right, or you didn't undercooked it. It's not ready, so it's not complete. Okay, so you're gonna have to keep going through that same cycle. So I would say you'll know when you're ready because you'll start to see the changes within because you'll learn to be without. That's how it usually happens. All right, you'll learn to be without. Okay, without the support, without, you know what I'm saying, the love. Like it'll all be festering in you. Like I love me, I support me. You'll really start surrendering in a real way. Okay, you won't just use that word to say, "Oh, I surrender." No, you'll start to accept that you can and cannot change things. Your hands will start being up. Like I let it all be in, you know what I'm saying, in God's hands type energy. So that's what I'm kind of getting here. No one is better than the other for staying or leaving. Just know if you are still in a situation, it's because you're not ready yet. Okay, it's because you have to still go through certain lessons. And who's to say that staying it may, because it says embrace changes. It says embrace. Did it say embrace changes? It says struggles refine, not define. Who's to say? You know what happens in staying, but I'm not even. It's told you to get out of outcomes, detach yourself from the outcome of both, of leaving and staying. But as far as waiting, no, because waiting to me talks about an attitude and expectations. So no, we're not waiting here also on the change. We're not waiting on a change. We are initiating one. Okay? Some of y'all don't understand that really this person is connected to like a lot of generational wounds that you carry. Okay? Things that was passed through DNA, I want to say here, that you have to break from. Alright? So you'll get a lot of if you just look at your history of your family or something like that and look what everybody kind of goes through and start actually noticing the signs, noticing how we all are similar more than different. And you'll kind of get some type of clarity for a lot of you guys on why your soul is meant to learn this lesson. Okay? It's because you're meant to break a certain generational wound that's been carried and passed down. So let's say if your mom or your dad or whoever never felt loved or never felt appreciated, heard, always had to overcompensate. You know, always have to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if a parent dealt with any abuse. Sometimes I always tell people the bully becomes, not the bully, but the person that got bullied becomes the bully sometimes. So it's just one of those things of like, no, I'm not going to allow what happened to me become me. Okay? So that's what I'm kind of getting for you guys. Or allow what I didn't have. Because that can be also the case too. What I didn't have, the absence or the love or whatever, the lack, what I didn't have, mean that I have to overcompensate so I can have it. No, you are deserving of it even if you didn't have it. You know, so it's like moving in a better route for yourself. Fire signs is what I'm seeing. Okay? So that is good to know for you guys. It's all about timing. It's all about healing for you guys in this situation. So don't worry about the outcome. Worry about the income. What you putting in on this. What you putting in on it. That's what we worried about. I'm bad. I didn't read the comments. Let's see what we got. Yes, I wish I could. No, that's not when. He said you're very frustrated sexually, but this Rose don't talk back and listen. That's right. And his line work, he got a 3 or 4s, but I don't know. Girl, it's a war zone, but we definitely a vibe. Come on down, girl. Oh, y'all talking about coming and see each other. Hey, Toy. Y'all come in and see each other. Yes, ma'am. Serenity prayer is a good one. Yep. That's something I learned. Hey, Renee. Yeah, this serenity prayer is actually a great thing for you guys. If you could like definitely practice that. My dad has shown me that. He's been to prison, so when he showed me that, I was like, oh. He said that's what kind of gave him some form of balance. Well, he need to start saying that again, because, ooh, that Libra be, phew, them scales be tipping. I be like, you gone somewhere with your mood swings. I don't know. I be telling people I think men got periods, and we just science haven't said it yet. But I'm gonna be the one to tell you. Certain people got periods. I don't care if they don't bleed. They just don't want to say it because it sounds feminine. No, I believe if we get these same hormones and emotions, that you do too. You just might not bleed with it. That's it. So we're going to get into water signs. Ice, Cancer, Scorpio. Hope I didn't yell in this whole video. I listened to it. You said, okay. I'm telling you, they got to. I just don't believe it. So I hope I didn't yell in this whole video. But we're going to finish my Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, she said, I pray for love, peace, deliverance, and abundance to you all. Like the song say, somebody love you, baby. Yes, thank you. We appreciate that. We're going to receive that as well. Somebody loves you. That's crazy. We in sync, because I actually was thinking about that song earlier this morning. I said, let me use that song later on tonight. But that's the song that had popped in my head. That's crazy. She did that. Look at God. He be knowing where our people at. We appreciate you for that message. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. Okay, who is this person? Pertaining to this reading, should you wait? Should you stay? Or should you get on about your business? Where is this? Who is this person? Let's see who this person is. Somebody loves you, baby. Ooh, self-love came out. Okay, that's a good start. It says, I'm still trying to heal. Uh-oh. This is somebody that's still trying to heal themselves right now. They still trying to improve on themselves. They need their time. Okay, it says mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. You say, I know I have a third eye. I am definitely my grandma's child, and I've never met her. Oh, so your grandma lives through you, baby. Yeah, I love my grandma. She lived through me, too. She's no BS gang. You got mistakes, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay, somebody's still trying to heal. Let's see what else. And then you got also mistakes here. Okay, you got a runner situation. All right, this is somebody who kind of run away from problems. But I feel like with this self-love here, they're not trying to run anymore. Okay, I don't know. They're not. This is what it's saying. They're not trying to run anymore. Okay, I don't know if this is new or old person, but they're not trying to run anymore. Some of y'all too. I don't know if it's somebody that don't want to chase anymore either. They don't want to force things anymore. So you got somebody that don't want to, what's the word? They don't want to run anymore, so they don't want to avoid things anymore. And you also got somebody who don't want to chase anymore, so they don't want to force things. Okay, that's a start. I ain't gonna lie, this is actually starting on a more positive note. Okay, it's at the bottom of the deck. We got Chaser. We got Chaser and Runner dynamic. So that's how you know who I'm talking about. It's that relationship where you got one person that was trying to force things, you got one person that was trying to avoid things because they was being forced, or the avoider did. You know what I'm saying? The forcer didn't like the avoidance, and the avoider person didn't like the forcing. So you get what I'm saying? I do see that there was a lot of mistakes in this situation here. That's what I'm seeing. I do feel like those mistakes, I don't know, I get a disappointment energy or heartbreak situation here, but it also helps you or this person reflect, okay, when it comes to gaining clarity about certain mistakes they made. You know, I look at myself and sometimes, and I feel like, I wasn't always perfect. I didn't just pop on this world like, I'm perfect. Okay, so I get that energy where two people could have made mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all they know. I don't want to say it like that, but it's kind of what I'm getting, especially for self-love to come out, shows that two people were trying to improve, or they were still healing and they didn't know it. Remember, I just told fire signs, don't be jumping into things and you know you ain't ready for it, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, sometimes even if when you think you're ready, but then you start acting out as your same version of yourself. I done did it plenty of times. I just was so, okay, I'm in a relationship. Next thing you know, oh, all my insecurities, all my demons start coming out. Like, oh, I didn't know I was this person, you know? So it's a reality check for both of you guys. I want to say that you both are still healing, still have time. I mean, still need time to improve on themselves. Okay, still trying to figure out self-love, self-worth, self-respect. Still trying to figure out those things about yourself. Okay, it's giving self-discovery for both of you guys. Still trying to figure yourself out. And no matter how old you are, no matter what you've been through, what you ain't been through, you still trying to figure it out. Okay, so you have made mistakes. That's clear on the table on both sides. You might have went about things the wrong way because it's all you know. You know? And that's what I get, a reflection going on for both of you guys, okay? In the ways that you've, you know, things disappointed you. But it also is correcting your vision as well. That self-love is here. So your ex-husband is a Scorpio. Alright, so I feel like that pain, you know, you can always turn it into some form of gain. You can always turn it into some form of gain for yourself. Okay? Let's see here. So this is the person that we're talking about. And even if it's not the person, for some of y'all, we could be talking about you. You are improving yourself. Okay? This person made you, not I want to say made you, but was the catalyst for self-love for you. Self-respect, you know what I'm saying, worth and stuff. Self-esteem. They were the catalyst for it. You were the catalyst for them. Alright? So if there's a situation, this is how you know who I'm talking about. Somebody where y'all both were the catalyst for that self-love, that improving, that getting better, that, oh, these are my flaws. Oh, I made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Realizing that, seeing that. Oh, I can't stand this. Let's see. Where's this relationship at currently between you and this person? Somebody likes you, baby. They got me singing that song. Got me singing that song. Some of y'all could be dealing with an earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, earth baby. That came out here. Where does this relationship stand right now, currently, between these people? Okay. Okay. Ooh, it says call. Okay. So for some of y'all, I don't know if you or this person are talking or will be talking, is what I'm seeing here. I get this unblocking. It says conversation, expression, and hearing your voice. Alright, could be dealing with air sign as well. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's see here. Alright, some of y'all, this could be happening right now. I see this is something that could be happening, like, I see it happening right now. It says around summer. Or I get the energy of, you could be dealing with somebody who's a summer baby. Alright? Who's a summer baby. So I get right now, it says heartstrings, mind games, taking advantage, playing with feelings, string along type of energy. It's kind of where it's at right now with this situation. I do feel at the top of the deck, it says regrets. Okay? There are regrets here. Being distant, guilty, feel ashamed, and blameable here. I also feel like there could be somebody new. It's always saying somebody new here, a new person. Okay. I think somebody could also be not telling everything here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, hiding some form of truth, or vice versa. Could be you, could be them, is what I'm seeing. I also get that pettiness coming out too. There are regrets here. For some of you guys, I don't know if you have kids with this person. I do see pregnancy or have a child with this person, children with this person here. That could be also significant. I don't know. I feel like it's an energy where did somebody get trapped? I don't know why they get trapped here with somebody, but that's what I kind of get too. Some of y'all could have been dealing with a player here, or somebody was a player, or they had addictions. They could have been juggling more than one connection. For some of y'all, it's giving me so many different situations here. Okay, for y'all could be doing you, or you could realize that they was doing them. Where y'all stand currently, I don't feel like you guys could be talking right now, but probably will. Somebody wants to. Alright, for some of y'all, where y'all stand right now, it says no contact situation, cold and distant, leaving behind. But I feel like it's energy of wanting to talk. Okay, wanting to trap you for some of you guys in some type of way, shape, or form. Oh, Lord. Pisces, Scorpio, this person trying to trap you. Okay, or vice versa, somebody trying to trap somebody. I don't know how they gonna do it. Okay, and I mean trap. It don't have to just be a child. It could be trap you into talking to them, trap you into like staying around with them, and just doing what they do to be strategic in a way. I'm getting that entrapment energy is what I'm seeing. I feel like that's what's about to happen if it hasn't already. Okay, or you may felt trapped. I don't know. Or vice versa. You felt like something, it kind of keeps you tied to them, or they will try to keep something tied to you. Because sometimes that just talks about keeping something tied here. Wanting to keep you, wanting to string you along. Okay, wanting to play with them feelings, wanting to take advantage, wanting to play them mind games, wanting to do those things. Pull on your heartstrings. Whether this is you, water signs, or vice versa, this is them. So it's giving me like, I'm not letting you go. Okay, I'm not letting you go. I'm gonna have something. I'm gonna have some type of hold on you. Okay, water sign, if this is you, this is them. We holding on to you somehow, some way. We gonna hold. Okay, we gonna hold. That's what I'm getting here. But I do get that energy of, I don't know whether you or them wants to hear from each other, because I don't feel like it's little to non-communication for a lot of you guys, or blocking situation going on. Okay, let's see here. How do you feel about this person? Let's pull out some messages. Let's see, water signs, how do you feel about this person? I don't know, I heard you should have called me. I got me a nice sub in the sandwich. I said sub in the sandwich. I got a nice sub in the refrigerator. Lord Jesus. Somebody get their words together, because I'm all over the place with my words. I'm saying things that I don't even know if I'm thinking about it. I'm just talking. Let's see here. How do you feel about them? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh, Lord. Now let's get freaky. Okay. Okay, water signs. Let's not do this. Let's not start this. This is too early. Well, it's still too early. We do that at night. We're not talking about it right now. Okay? And it says, I miss you regardless of how it looks. Oh, so water sign, you really miss this person. You lying. You lying. You miss this person. Y'all, ooh, this sounds like a water baby. I ain't trying to call y'all out. But it says, I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Sounds like a water sign. I always say those are my inspector gadgets. Okay? Water signs, because they will spy. Okay? They will figure it out. I had a Scorpio friend. It was nothing somebody could get over on me. I'm telling you. I'd be like, I give her the name, and she said, okay, I got you. Give me 1 second. Give you 1 second. Her and a Virgo. How y'all do that fast? Found out he had another family, this and that. I said, ooh. I'm going to keep y'all by my side, because I'm going to need y'all in hard times. You feel me? You need that type of friend in hard times. So that's how you feel here. You still spotting this person. You still thinking of this person. You miss this person. You still thinking of this person sexually, okay? Regardless of, no contact or whatever's going on. How do they feel about you, water babies? At least you're not, you know what I'm saying? At least you're telling the truth in the reading. I respect it. How do they feel about you, water babies? How do they feel about you? It says the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Okay. So it says the grass wasn't green on the other side. So it could have been other people involved. And they looking like, ooh, for some of you guys. Or it ain't as all as good as it you know, I guess as good as they want it to be, I want to say. Okay, on the other side of this. So they're still affected by it. Let's see what else here. It says, I felt badly for the way I have treated you. You didn't deserve that. For some of you guys, you know, there's mistakes being made. I feel like there was mistakes being made too. No one's perfect. You live and you learn that. Nobody's perfect. Let's see what else here. How they feel about you. It says, I know it's just a matter of time before it's over. Ooh. Dang. They kind of feel like it's kind of the ending. Like it's the end of it here. I feel like some of y'all probably wouldn't even know what to say or talk about or where to start, communicate. Like, you know what I'm saying? With this person. I don't know. I get this kind of lost for words a little bit from this person. Don't really know what to say to you. I think this is somebody who could be hiding their feelings for you. Or true feelings, it says. I do feel like there's times where they get reminded about you a lot too. I think this person doesn't really know how to show feelings or how to express their feelings in a proper way, is what it's showing me. They don't know how to show you how they really feel inside. Okay? They have a hard time doing it. I don't know. Maybe they feel like they'll be rejected or whatever the case is. They may feel like, you know, it won't be respected or, you know. I don't know what the case is, but that's what it's kind of showing me as far as their feelings here. So let's see. Let's see, do we see change? Do we see change in this situation, Spirit? For my water signs, yes or no? Let's see some future outcomes. You got courage, strength. Why is this here? Look, she said no. How you felt it? It wasn't even something I had to get the cards out. She said nope. I got courage, strength here. Why is courage and strength the card coming out? I keep hearing love. So many things. Especially, this is an ex for a lot of you guys. You need to know that. It's an ex-lover. Okay. And I'm afraid I don't know how. But there's a possibility you may... I don't know the lyrics, y'all, so I'm just singing. Nah. You're right. I think it's this energy where I see a lot of miscommunication, a lot of not feeling happy, feeling fulfilled. This could be like a dysfunctional type of relationship. Okay, I don't know if somebody came from a dysfunctional family, or I'm getting that type of situation too. So that's all they know how to do is, you know, be dysfunctional. Okay, don't know how to function. I get this situation where it's hard to function, and I also get this energy for some of you guys. It could have been cheating involved with this person, or there could have been things where it broken your trust with them. And I told you when that card come out, broken trust. It only take a little bit to break it. It take a lot to keep it together or to make it happen again. Like, trust is really hard. Alright? And you got regrets and mistakes. Somebody do feel regretful. Somebody do feel like they made a lot of mistakes. I feel like they at this in-between energy when it comes to you. So I feel like somebody's feelings could be feeling like in-between where they know they got to make a decision. Okay? Where they may need it, but I also get this energy of just needing closure or clarity as well. For oneself here. I get that in-between energy. Okay, this is also given to like love is blind energy for you guys here right now, because you may really love somebody. Okay, with this strong affection, strong emotion, you may really love somebody. I ain't gonna lie to you. You may really love somebody. And it took a lot of courage and strength here. Okay. But I feel like this situation didn't make you happy for both of you guys. It didn't make you happy. Somebody, it says shapeshifter. Okay, somebody switches up too much as well. I feel like when it comes to like this situation being enduring, no. Alright? It doesn't seem like it has that longevity or that's I wanna say that stability, the foundation that you're looking for, Pisces, Scorpio, or vice versa. So I would say as far as change, I don't know how long the change would be. Let's say somebody changes right now. Okay? But that don't mean that it's gonna stay that way. So I'm getting that energy where they could change right now or for 5 minutes. But is it enduring? No. Okay, that's the story is giving me with change. There could be some change, but then at the same time, how long is that change gonna last? Okay? Somebody's a shapeshifter, so that means they do things for the moment. And then next thing you know, they go back to their, original identity. Let's see. Should you wait, stay, or move the hell on? Let's see. Ooh, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Let's see. We're gonna get a card for wait, stay, or change. Let's see. A card for wait. A card for stay. Ooh, and a card for go. Okay, let's see. Let me clarify that. Let me see the back of the deck here. Breaking cycles. You are not your past patterns for some of you guys. I think it's also about the same thing for you guys. Learning to elevate Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, yourself. Learning to elevate yourself. Okay, learning to embrace your flaws as well. No one's perfect. I gotta keep saying that because your reading kind of keeps giving me that. Like, okay, even if you think you're perfect, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you're not. We gotta be honest with ourselves. Okay. And that's okay to not be perfect, because it's too much weight to being perfect anyway. Have you realized that? People gonna start expecting you to be just perfect and have it all right, and then you're gonna have all that pressure that you don't need to have on yourself. Okay? Especially if you're one person that got control issues. That's a lot of pressure for you. It says, facing your fears. If you stay here, I feel like it will make you face your fears for a lot of you guys here. It says growth begins where fear ends. Healing the inner child. Reparent yourself with love for a lot of you guys here. So I'm really getting with this waiting energy here. I feel like it's all about, like I said, shadow work for some of you guys. I think your waiting comes with a bit of what you're doing while you wait too. Like it's more so of your attitude. Like, what do you want to do to develop yourself? I feel like this is more about, if you're waiting, it's because you're actually pouring more into you, though. Okay? So it's not a reflection out, it's a reflection in, if you're waiting for a lot of you guys here. On a person, or I don't even want to say waiting on a person, but more so growing with things that you're going through. Okay? With somebody. That's what I want to say for that one. And it says, as far as staying here for a lot of you guys, it says honor your intuition. Your soul always knows the way. Detachment from outcomes. Peace comes from surrenderance. It's kind of giving you choices like it gave earth signs. You have a choice to wait. You have a choice to stay. They're giving you these choices, but they're letting you know that this is what happens if you stay. You got to let go of outcomes. You got to detach yourself from that and kind of go with the flow. You got to honor your intuition and what it's actually telling you. So it's kind of giving you your own personal decision making. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Should you stay in this situation? Should you wait for this situation? But it's also giving you a guideline on how you need to go about each one of them. Okay? And then you got to leave here. For a lot of you guys, it says not everyone will understand you, and that's okay. So that lets you know that you don't have to prove yourself. Okay? You just have to improve yourself. Surrender to the flow. Life unfolds as it should. So this is a reading where Pisces, Scorpio, it's not about proving yourself to anyone or anything. It's about improving yourself. That's what I can get from it. So you have the choices of waiting, staying, or leaving a situation. It's really up to you. I think Spirit is leaving those cards up to you. I got that same message for Earth signs, I do believe. So you have choices, all right? But each choice comes with what you have to do, all right? It's like a cause and effect situation. Because you chose to stay, this is what you have to do. Because you chose to leave, this is what you have to do. Because you chose to wait, this is what you have to do. All right? Right your wrongs. Take accountability. See where you fell short. See where you overdid it. You know what I'm saying? Look at the bigger picture for yourself. All right? So, thank you, water babies. I appreciate you guys for listening to me. And I pray that you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day.